All right, a quick one from behind the scenes today. And I want to tell you about a little thing that makes a bigger difference to your lawn than almost anything else. And hardly anyone ever bothers with it. So, first of all, I'm Connor, the editor. I'm the guy behind Lawncare Larry. I'm not the face you're used to. I'm the one in the background, the organizer, the one who takes all the footage and cuts that footage down and puts these videos together so that they actually flow by the time they get to you. So yeah, behind the scenes right now, it's been busy. I've got a real stack of stuff to edit. I'm at a desk most nights working through it, and there's a lot coming. So if there's ever a bit quiet between uploads, that's usually just me back here, making sure each one's done right. So thanks for sticking with the channel. Honestly keeps me going, knowing that so many people are staying with us. But here's the thing that I want you to know about your mower blade. When was the last time you sharpened your mower blade or gotten new sharpened mower blades? For most people, the answer is unfortunately never, and that's quietly hurting their lawn every single time they cut it. Here's why that matters so much. A sharp blade slices through glass. Well, maybe it slices through glass, but it slices through grass nice and clean, like a knife. A dull blade doesn't. It just tears it. It rips to shreds the top of each blade of grass instead of slicing it. And when you tear grass instead of slicing it, you're leaving this ragged, frayed, mangled, and on every single blade across your whole lawn. Talking about blades of grass. Get up close after mowing with the dull blade and you'll see it. These tips are torn and white and shredded. And that does real damage. These torn ends turn brownish and whitish so that the whole lawn takes on this kind of dull, grayish, unhealthy kind of a color for like a day or two after you mow instead of looking crisp and green. Worse, every one of those ragged wounds is an open door for disease to get into the plant, and the grass loses more water through that torn tissue, so it dries out and stresses faster. You're basically injuring your entire lawn every time you mow with the dull blade, and it adds up. Do that week after week all season long, and you've got a lawn that's permanently a bit stressed, a bit brown, a bit prone to disease, and you're left scratching your head, wondering why it's going on when the answer is just a bit of blunt metal under your mower. A sharp blade fixes all of that. Clean cut, the grass heals over almost instantly. It holds its moisture, it shrugs off disease, and it looks greener straight away. Same mower, same lawn, just a sharp blade instead of a dull one. The difference is literally night and day. So, you might be wondering how often. I sharpen my blades a couple times throughout the mowing season, and more if I've been cutting a lot of rough ground. The easy way to know when it's time to sharpen your blades is just look at the grass the day after you cut it. If the tips look torn and the lawn's got a bit of a brown haze to it, your blade's dull. Simple as that. You can sharpen it yourself. You can use a file if you're handy, or you can drop it off at a hardware shop and they'll do it for next to nothing. Some people keep a spare sharpened blade so that they can just swap it straight over and then never skip a beat. So if you sharpen yourself, also one safety thing that's pretty important, always disconnect the spark plug on the mower first on a gas or petrol mower, or pull the battery out so that there's no chance of it kicking over while your hands are anywhere near the blade. And try to take an even amount of both sides when you sharpen so the blade stays balanced, because a lopsided blade by weight, heavier on one side, will set the whole mower vibrating. None of this is hard. It just takes a few minutes, and that's it. Just keep your blade nice and sharp. It's such a small and easy thing, and it makes your lawn look twice as good. And again, like no time at all. So thanks for watching. There's loads more coming on the channel. Go check your blade, and I'll catch you in the next one.